And now, on behalf of the Europe of Freedom and Democracy, I give the floor to Mr. Agnew for 2.5 minutes.
President, the Commission has created a huge crisis in the egg industry. Like it or not, 100 million birds will still be in cages on D-Day, or should I say E-Day. There is neither the cash nor the logistics to prevent this. The insistence of the ruthless enforcement of its rules in a year's time, from the benefit of an armchair, may give the Speaker concerned a great feeling of satisfaction, but it could seriously jeopardise the long-term health of the British egg sector. Let's look at the practical implications. How do you remove and dispose of 100 million hens in 24 hours? Or, how do you safely smash and dispose of 83 million eggs every day? On the assumption that you somehow succeed in either of these, where will the consumer turn for their 83 million daily eggs? To Ukraine? To India, to Argentina, to Brazil, where all the eggs will have been laid in battery cages. Do any of these countries have a reputation for high welfare standards? Once this trade starts, it will expand very rapidly by virtue of its competitive advantage. It will be very difficult to stop. It will completely undermine the efforts of colony egg producers in the UK. In effect, we will export a large slice of our industry, which has just made a massive investment to stay compliant to EU rules. I believe that an intra-community trading ban is a complete non-starter. Not only will it be impossible to police across open borders, but it could be challenged by the WTO. So the least bad solution, and I say least bad, is to allow temporary derogations to non-compliant producers with conditions attached. There are some naked images I enjoy looking at, but I do not enjoy the visual image of lorry loads of naked, unstamped eggs leaving foreign battery cage units en route to the UK in 2012. Unstamped eggs are a gift to a fraudulent trader. We have learned this the hard way in the UK. Our UK solution is to mechanically stamp eggs with the code numbers that represent the method of production at the laying farm itself. This operation is proceeding on my own farm at this very moment. The machinery is reliable. The Commission say it is far too difficult for them to organise the stamping of a special code on non-compliant eggs, despite its obvious necessity. Yes, this is of course the same Commission that is forcing UK sheep farmers to unnecessarily identify sheep individually with unreliable electronic equipment. What a glaring inconsistency. The least bad, and I use that expression again, the least bad solution here is for the EU to insist that non-compliant member states spend their regional funds on stamping machines, and also to pay for an inspectorate whose staff are nationals of compliant member states. This inspectorate will also visit packing stations and build up a database of the processors who use these battery cage eggs in their products. Most UK retailers are keen to avoid trading in battery caged eggs after the deadline, but they can only succeed in this if these eggs are properly identified. Thank you.
Gracias.